I'm not even gonna lie. I don't feel like reporting shit. Like, I don't feel like documenting. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like doing none of that shit. But I'm still gonna do it regardless because whatever. A lot happened this week. So much that I'm exhausted just talking about it. Mainly, I have no clue what Julia was talking about this week. I don't know what it was. I felt real disconnected from the message, real disconnected from the point. I don't even remember what we were supposed to be discussing. All I know is this week was a lot of internal conflict. And I was going through one of those things where I start doubting myself, even though I know what I'm doing. I downloaded this app that kind of saved my life called Patterns, and I wrote down some things that it said about me that I don't want to forget. And I do this often, like I have to write things down so I don't forget them, because sometimes you forget who the fuck you are, but if you just constantly document who you are and write down who you are, you can go back just to remind yourself, this is who I am. It happens. I just feel like my 20s are a really fragile state, and I don't want to get lost in the sauce, because if you get lost in the sauce, that's how you start forgetting, and then you turn into somebody you're not, and then we're not doing that. So anyway, I wrote down a couple of things from the app that meant a lot to me. So 3 things that it said on this app, and if you're watching this, I highly recommend it, that you download it. It's great. My capacity to love myself unconditionally is my gift to others. Embracing an optimistic, positive expression of myself will inspire and encourage others to do the same. Part of my journey is becoming an agent of change for other people, pushing them outside of their comfort zones. Your life works better when you own the fact that you're not like everyone. This is what I wrote to myself. If I cling to the status quo, I'll likely continue to meet resistance or feel unfulfilled. My path is about becoming my unique self and trust that it is okay to be different. And I'm glad I downloaded this app when I did, because it was right on time. This week I felt very easily triggered. I felt very anxious, and like I said, it was a lot of conflict going on inside. I was doubting what I was doing, what I was posting. I was like this close to deleting all of my art and everything I've ever done. And I was beating myself up because I was like, I don't want to be so easily moved. Like, I had a situation happen that triggered me to feel this way. And this whole week I was like in a spiral from this one situation that happened. And I hated that because I felt like I thought I was stronger than that. And it turns out that I'm just not there yet. And so I was trying to take it easy with myself and trying to be nice to myself this week. But I did feel easily triggered because I was doubting not who I am, just doubting what it is that I do and the power behind what I do. I guess, like, to kind of go off topic for a second, sometimes being a content creator feels like people treat it like it's just a hobby and it's not really that important. And creating content is something that is important to me, and it's actually not a hobby, and it's something that not only that I do full time, but I actually want to do more as well. And so this week I felt like what I do is not important and it's silly. Like, I felt really childish this week, and just like what I'm doing is silly and stupid, and that's not the wave. So part of me being triggered and anxious this week, I cut my hair and I colored it and I dyed my eyebrows. I have to get them a little lighter, but that was this week. Also, what came about for me being anxious and having internal conflict and doubting myself and thinking that I'm trash, I am going to start bullet journaling again. I used to do it a lot, and I stopped because it wasn't working for me, but now I need it in my life. I wrote down some new habits that I want to make. I wrote down some new rituals that I want to apply in my life. New financial plans, just new everything. New everything. And I was talking about this last week. I was saying, like, my old ways are no longer effective. And so I have to find new effective ways to move forward with, me maturing. So I am going to be putting together some spreads, different ways I go about my day, and yeah, so just changing my appearance on the outside really got me in the mood to get down and dirty and change my life and how I maneuver. So yeah, not a big deal, but this week I felt really like not off track. I just felt like I wasn't in the right headspace. I'm scratching my ass right now. It is what it is. I just wasn't in the most positive headspace, but I observed things about myself. I got over it. It's okay. It happens. Hopefully this week is better. Yeah, I don't know. I think that the new things that I have coming up and the new rituals and things like that I'm setting them all up with intention, and I feel good and I feel secure because I know that the way that I'm organizing my life and going about these daily rituals and monthly check-ins and setting aside days to do nothing, setting aside days to play with my inner child, for art, for finances, and I want to handle my adult shit. Like, just getting organized as fuck is going to help me stay on track. And yeah, so that was this week. Next week, week 7 has the assignments and stuff. Let me go see what week 7 is going to be about. Bitch, I am exhausted right now. Week 7 is about recovering a sense of connection. We turned this week to practice of right. I swear to God, Julia, sometimes, like, the way she be talking, I just be like, my nigga, really? Just say what the fuck? Just stop, talk normal. Okay. We turned this week to the practice of right attitudes for creativity. Like, right there, you could have just said, today we're going to get your attitude right. You feel me? Like, anyway, we turn this week to the practice of right attitudes for creativity. The emphasis is on your receptive as well as active skills. The essays, exercises, and tasks aim at excavating areas of genuine creative interest as you connect with your personal dreams. Okay, we'll see what's up with that. We'll definitely see what's up with that. Oh my God, and I forgot to mention, like, this week, my God, the screen. I also, I had this encounter, I think like 2 nights ago, where I was freestyling, and usually freestyling is a really high, intense experience for me in a negative way. Like, I get really anxious, and I'm just like, oh my God, fuck this shit, I'm trash, I want to quit. But I was so comfortable freestyling. Like, it was just no judgment. I was just feeling it, and I was genuinely having a good time, and I came up with some good stuff that I really liked. So, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, it has something to do with this, so I just wanted to mention it. But yeah, like, this week was not, I think I was straight. I just feel kind of funny. Like, I feel a little off. Like, sometimes when I'm talking, like, for the past couple of weeks, like, when I'm here reporting and documenting where I am, it's hitting right, but right now, it's not hitting right. And maybe it's because I'm not hitting right. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Girl. I don't know. I'm just going to get my life together and continue making my spreads and get organized, and hopefully this is a good week. and start my new life. I was trying to figure out, like, if I can, because there's this girl, her name is Star Puppy, and before she starts her videos, she has this cute intro, and it goes, hi, I'm Star Puppy, I'm weird, I like art, and talking and hair and stuff, or something like that. And it's like in a song. I can't do it how she does it, but I just love that because you get a gist of like what you're gonna get when you come on her channel. You get it. She's either gonna be talking, doing art, or doing her hair. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with me, I want to find a way to make myself, who I am, and my content digestible for an audience. I just feel like I'm not digestible, or like you don't know what's really going on. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I do so many things. And I'll be confused. I don't know. Fuck this shit. I'm over it.